toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Badger! The defense putting points on the board.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Newton. Under fire. A strike downfield. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. They go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the field for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
The Badgers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Buying some time. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Billups. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the tailback. Got a little space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Plows through the defense.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Runs through a tackle. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Humphries. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Badger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Newton. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. And off to Jones. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. The quick out. Turning it on. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and of course they go out and get it.
And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there. Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward to get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Running through contact. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Coverage team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Right back to the well. Nice move to pick up yardage. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. Finding an escape route. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Newton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Loses 8. Offense is stopped. Will be
They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The Badgers will keep this drive going. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of simply trying to do work. Right back to the well. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. These corners backing off a bit. To the air, it's Newton. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here's the pressure. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Power football with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Dropping back, it's Newton. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy completion. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Badgers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, running back on the move. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Dobbs. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Let's go. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. And the Badgers are facing 3rd and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Looking for a man. It's McMillian. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Steps away. Trying him, turning it on. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Badgers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. Touchdown, Badger! And they take it in for 6 more points. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Gets away from one. He's got space. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some...
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's McMillian. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. And the Badgers get it past the sticks. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Let's go. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Hand off from the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's McMillian. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros. And the ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's the heat.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The ball pops out, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long, still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Dropping back, it's McMillian. Floating away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Badgers will try to convert on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 35 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if...
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fires downfield, and it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Zings it complete to the right, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's McMillian. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Mahoney. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them the first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's McMillian. It's complete on the right side.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Timeout.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's McMillian. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And they're still firing away even with this lead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.